Hey guys, I'm back again with a new video. So in this video, we will see how you can set up Elastic IP for your Amazon EC2 instance. So before I starting the video, I would like to go through some terms that we are going to use for this video. That is a dynamic IP and a static IP. So what exactly dynamic IP? So the IP that changes frequently after some time or after performing some actions. Like let's take an example after performing a shutdown and after starting the machine. I will I will give you a quick example. If you go to the EC2 and if you click on the instances, click on the check mark of a running instance. As you can see, we are having IP of 65.0.0.135.62. Okay, just copy it. Okay, and paste it over here. Now, after I perform shutdown for this machine, just wait for a few minutes. Just stopping. Okay. Now, as you can see, the instance state is stopped. That means our instance is stopped. Okay. Now just start the machine again by clicking here. Just wait until it start. Now, as you can see, it's in running state now. Just click on check mark. Now, as you can see, the public IP for address is changed. Now it is changed to 15.206.195.170. Now it's just copy it and paste it here. Now, as you can see, our before IPs was 65.0 series and the new IP address is 15.206 series. Okay, that means it's a dynamic IP. It changes frequently. Okay, by performing some action or after some time it may change. Okay, now why you should not use a dynamic IP? Let's take an example. You have configured something. Okay, now in that configuration you mentioned XYZ IP, whatever it may be. Let's take an example. First of all, you made a configuration and you kept the IP as a 65.0.135.62. Okay. Now, after some time, you restarted your machine, or sometimes after some time the IP get changed. Now, if you try to access that the same server, you will not able to access it, obviously, because your IP may changed, right? So every time you have to do configuration because there is a dynamic IPs configured. Okay, so it's always recommended to have a static IP. Now to resolve the IP changing issue, we use the static IP. So what exactly is static IP? The IP that never change after some time, or you can say after performing a shutdown operation or the restart operation. Okay, so I will give you an example of that also. So in AWS, we can say that the elastic IP is known for the static IP. So after setting a elastic IP, the IP will never change for the EC2 instance after performing some action or after restarting your instance, or you can say after performing a shutdown operation on your instance. Okay, now let's see how you can configure this elastic IP on AWS. Okay, so first of all, as you can see here, there is no elastic IP is currently configured for this instance. Okay, that's why it's showing as a blank. Okay, now what's our instance ID? Instance ID is 75CE, right? Just go down to elastic IPs 75C. Okay, just create a locate elastic IP address. Just scroll down and just allocate. Okay, now we got the one static IP over here. Okay, now click here, click on action, associate elastic IP address. Click on it. Now just scroll down, click on instance. Our instance name is 75C. Okay, instance ID. Just click on it. Private IP address. It's the same IP address. You can verify this IP address as well. It's 15.107. Okay. If you see 15.107 is IPv4 address, and our machine ID is 75CE. 75C. Okay. And just click on associate. Okay. Now we are located as a 15.207.93.50 IP address. Okay. Now if you click on refresh, click here. Okay. Copy it. Now as you can see, our IP address is changed to 15.207.93.50, and if you see the elastic IP address is also uh, visible here. Okay. Now try to shut down the machine. Okay. I will click on instance state and then stop the instance. Instance is stopped. Okay. Now click on start instance again. Now as you can see, our machine is started. Now just click on it. Now just copy this thing. See, as you can see, our IP is still stable. It's 15.207.93.15 is not changed. Now you can say that the static IP is properly configured for your instance. Now it will not change after some time, or you can say after a shutdown. Now why we are using a static IP? Let's take an example. Let's assume this is a web server. Okay. Now if you configure a record on on your domain registry as this IP. Okay. So obviously, as this is a static IP, you need not to reconfigure it again. But what if this is a dynamic IP? Then um, you have to reconfigure it again and again, right? So in that case, it will be always recommended to use a static IP. So there is no need to reconfigure it. That's it, guys, from my end. Hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.